This is gonna ruffle some feathers, but there is a gross entitlement in women who refuse to go 50-50, who think it's ridiculous to go 50-50. I think it's ridiculous that you think that's fucking ridiculous. Are you literally fucking insane? If you are pro-woman, if you're a feminist, if you don't like the constrictions placed on you by gender roles and expectations, why would you, in your right fucking mind, believe that just because he's a man, he has to pay more? That's ludicrous! Sprinkle culture is diabolical because what the fuck is going on? Treat him as your equal. You guys are equals. If you are going to place any expectations on someone purely because of their gender, that's unfair. It's not justified. Period. Point blank, period. I've never expected my boyfriend to pay for our dates. We will split food. Unless someone offers to pay for your meal or offers to pay for something or gets you a gift, you cannot expect someone to dote on you financially. Like, why does that have to happen in your relationship? You have to have a man that can solely provide for you. Are you insane? We fought for decades. Our mothers and grandmothers and their grandmothers fought for equality, fought for the right to work, fought for the right to be able to be an equal. But you want to fucking financially trap yourself with a man and then call us crazy for going 50-50? Girl.
Hey yo, welcome back to another episode. And as always, I am your host here, the Empress H Speaks. Today's video is on 50-50 relationships. Well, we have a question today. Is 50-50 relationship feminist? I guess we are all going to find out together. See y'all on the back end for more commentary.
So you're saying you want the woman to do all the cooking, cleaning, have kids, take care of them and you, and be the standard, traditional, perfect wife?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so you also agree then that you, as the man, will pay for everything. No 50-50. She works if she wants to, but it's fine if she doesn't. Either way, you will pay for everything. Give
What?
her allowance
That
too.
sounds like crazy. It's not fair for one to pay for everything. We can just...
No, she will pay what she wants, sure, but as a baseline, you will pay for everything. You should be able to. If she's doing all of that, where is your
So
part?
I have to pay her to be a wife?
No, but you
You
do
sound-
your part. What is the sacrifice there? What does she get out of this relationship in any way apart from giving?
Yeah, but it's a relationship for love, not like an employment contract.
No, you're right. It's not a contract. Don't get me started then on why you'd expect her to basically work for you like a maid. But anyway, if she's happy to, there should be balance and mutual benefit. Then you should also be traditional. Provide, Mr. Hunter-Gatherer. Hunt and gather the money.
I'm not quite sure, you know.
I mean, I'm just saying, for example, you can't put a price on a woman having your kids. We sacrifice a lot. Our body, lifestyle, everything.
Yeah, but so do men.
Sorry, what? How so?
Well,
How?
for starters, he's staying loyal to
Well
me.
done. Here's
It
a
is like,
sticker. Loyal?
Yeah, loyal.
But so is she,
No,
right?
wait. No, but
I
it's
don't
different. It's
explain.
different.
Now,
I swear it's...
slowly.
Okay. Men also have to be protective,
Yes,
family-oriented,
of course.
and
Bare minimum on love. Are you serious? Protective? Protecting from what? You gonna protect me from
what?
that bear that
Bear?
attacks me while I'm churning butter in the yard? Ha, I picked the bear.
You are impossible.
And yet, here you are.
But the bear, he doesn't have any money.
Really, you make me laugh.
You know what they say, girls love a funny guy, right? Right?
I've asked a lot of my guy friends their opinions on men going 50-50 with women, and their answers are very interesting. So the guys I've asked, they're from different age group, different income levels, different career backgrounds, and at first they would tell me going 50-50 with women is reasonable nowadays. Also, it depends on the stage of your relationship. Sometimes I pay, sometimes she pays. You know, relationship is about two people getting to know each other, supporting each other, growing together, which are totally understandable and valid points. And then I asked them, if you meet a girl that is absolutely your dream, being with her will make you the happiest person on earth, would you go 50-50 with her? And they all went silent. After a very long pause, every one of them said, no. And then they're finally being honest with me. They said from a guy's perspective, if they meet a girl they really like, going 50-50 with her would make them embarrassing and humiliating. That kind of idea would not even come across their mind. They will try to do everything to impress her. If they don't have money, money won't be the problem. They will find a way. So ladies, listen, if you want to go 50-50 with a guy, this is exactly what they're thinking about.
You know what? Yeah, I will do 50-50. You keep your own place and I keep mine. Why would I move out of my place just to move in with a man to do the exact same thing but amplified? Because not only do I have to work, pay bills, I have to cook, clean more, give out punani, listen to you, rub your head, give you massages, take care of the kids that we might bear. I'm doing every single thing while you get to just work and come home. Do y'all know how easy it is to work and pay a bill? It is so easy to find a way to make your ends meet. Women do that all the time, especially single mothers. So why men are acting like it's so hard to clock in and make some money and pay a bill? That's the bare minimum. Now, in this economy, I understand, everybody can't just pay every single bill. I'm not asking to pay my car note, my insurance, my phone bill. I got me. I got me. But dang, you can't at least pay the utilities, the rent? I gotta go half on that too? No, I'm gonna pay my own rent. If you cannot pay the rent, if you can't take care of the household, I'm gonna have my own. Okay? And you can have your own. And that's just the way it's gonna be. And then the women who agree to 50-50, which I'm not knocking y'all because, hey, you doing the Lord's work. Take care of them men, yes, because we're not doing it. When you move in with a person, that's one extra mouth to feed, that's one extra room, extra space, extra bills. By the time you get done paying your 50 and adding up all your 50, it's the same price of you staying alone. It's just with less peace. And I don't want to hear it. There's not enough men that are cooking and cleaning to add up for their 50. So yes, we can do 50-50. You stay over there and I stay over here. Thank you.
So, like, there's this whole discourse going on right now about, like, people are like, oh, it's unfeminist to be not supportive of 50-50 relationships. And I have an interesting thought about that. It's not actually unfeminist to want 50-50. And it's not unfeminist to want to do 50-50. It is unfeminist to judge other women about what they like and what they don't like. It's unfeminist to be trying to push your beliefs onto other women about that situation. If you're a chick who likes 50-50 and you think that's empowerment, go for it. Do that. That's your relationship. If you're a woman who wants to financially depend on your partner or your husband to take care of you financially and everything like that, that's not unfeminist. It's unfeminist to be judging women's choices on what they want to do in their relationships. The whole point of feminism and relationships is to find someone that matches your style. If a woman chooses to be with a man who wants to go 50-50 with her and she wants to do 50-50, that's fine. If a woman chooses to be with a man who provides for her because she wants to be provided for, that's her choice. Feminism is the choice to do what you want. So, in all, it is very feminist for women to be able to choose nowadays. Do they want to do 50-50 or have split finances or not? It's a choice that we're able to have now. That's feminism, is the choice. Because before, there wasn't a choice. It was just you had to rely on your husband because we didn't have the systems in place. We didn't have the society believing that that was a thing. But now we do, so now it's a choice. And having that choice is inherently feminist. So to all the people on TikTok going, oh, 50-50 is true feminism. And then you have the other side of TikTok going, 50-50 or not choosing 50-50 is true feminism, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you guys, having a discourse about that and about a woman's choice in general is not feminist. That's not feminist right there. It's just so, it's the whole like support women in whatever the fuck they choose. That's feminist, you guys.
Hi babes, I would like to start out this video by stating that 50-50 relationship is feminist. Yeah, I agree with her. 50-50 relationship is feminist for her. It has nothing to do with us because she has free will and agency. It's her life. Like, babes, you are allowed to live your life the way you want to. You don't need our permission or us to do the same thing with you, and that's okay. 50-50 relationship is feminist for you, and that's okay. But where I have a problem is her coming online to try to bully, shame, and shove it down people's throats. That's where I actually have a problem. But apart from that, do as you please and do what makes you happy, honestly. This is another reason why I don't really identify with feminism. I get the concept of feminism. I respect the idea of feminism. I personally think that feminism is white feminism, and white women feel like they're the gatekeepers of feminism and they can dictate to you what is feminist and what is not feminist. Not minding race, color, opportunities, all these things. They don't give a shit. All they know is, oh, this is what you're supposed to do as a feminist. This is what feminism looks like from the perspective of a white woman. So personally, I don't really identify with feminism, but I respect feminism. I understand the concept of feminism. I can also agree that feminism has done a lot of things for women, but also feminism can be detrimental to other groups of women. So yeah, multiple things can be correct at the same time. True male feminists and allies know that financial stability of the women in their lives is pertinent and crucial in cancelling out the drawbacks that come with being a woman in this system. Now, how to identify a male feminist? A male feminist is a man that makes sure that the woman he's with or the women that he's with are financially stable, are in a better place than they were financially, instead of coming in and wrecking her finances. So, in my opinion, an average man that cares about the well being of the woman that he's with and tries to make sure that she's better than she came in is actually more of a feminist to me than the man that opens his mouth to claim he's a feminist, but where his feminism enters a 50-50 relationship and sexual liberation. Miss me with that bullshit. Also, let me debunk something. Women thinking that if the man pays for everything, then he has the final say and controls you. Ma'am, what are you doing with your money and time then? You spend his money and stack yours. Always leave a relationship better than you came in. But if you spend some or a lot of your money in the process of 50-50 relationship, that depletes your resources and restricts your mobility and ability to move faster and easier. Like, are we understanding the concept? Also, my loves, a controlling man is a controlling man any day and any time. Why? Because it's the principle that matters, not your idea. The method of execution is what differs. A rich controlling man financially abuses you with his money, while a poor controlling man financially abuses you with your money and destroys your property. In conclusion, nobody really knows it all right? But my problem now is the women trying to portray 50-50 relationship as this holy grail that will shield you and protect you from men's abusive relationship behaviors. That is a lie. I think what really protects you from men's abusive behavior is mastering the art of walking away, as well as having your resources to get yourself to a safe place. It doesn't matter when you finally walk away. The most important thing is that you got yourself together, and if you got kids, you also got your kids together and left. And with that being said, as always, I am your host here, the Empress H Speaks. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.